Along the trail you'll find me loping, where the spaces are wide open, in the land of the old AEC, where the scenery's attractive and the air is radioactive, 'cause the Wild West is where I wanna be. Mid the sagebrush and the cactus, I'll watch them fellers practice, dropping bombs through the clean desert breeze. I'll have on my sombrero, and of course I'll wear a pair of Levi's over my lead BVDs. I will leave the city's rush, leave the fancy and the blush, leave the noise and leave the crush and the crowd. I will seek the desert's hush, where the scenery is lush. How I long to see those mushroom clouds, mid the yuccas and the thistles. I'll watch them guided missiles, while the old FBI watches me. I'll be making my appearance soon as I can get my clearance, 'cause the Wild West is where I wanna be. Yes, the Wild West is where I wanna be.
The rocks are ahead, the sea's running high, captain's asleep, and we're sinking. We're sinking, oh, we're sinking. This water is cold, and we're sinking. There's a hole in our bow, the water rushes in, the life jacket's gone, and we're sinking. We're sinking, oh, we're sinking. Wish I could swim, and we're sinking. Water abounds, the lamp has gone out, vision is fading, and we're sinking. We're sinking, oh, we're sinking. Here come the sharks, and we're sinking. We're sinking, oh, we're sinking. Food for the crabs, and we're sinking.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We are the Great Sanger and Diddle. I am the Great Sanger, and this is Diddle, and we are here to inflict entertainment upon you. Now, this next song was written by a friend of ours. It's interesting to note that songs can have many different origins. Inspiration can come from all sorts of forms. And this particular song was inspired by the combination of a late-night sea movie and a case of the stomach flu. It's called Heave-Away, Ho.
Oh, a sailor's life is wild and free. Heave away, ho, heave away, ho. So here's to the life that's spent at sea. Heave away, ho. Heave away,
Heave away.
heave away,
Heave away.
ho. So here's to the life that's spent at sea. Heave away,
Heave
ho,
away.
heave away,
Heave
ho. Heave away, ho. And here's to the storm-tossed ship at sea. Heave away, ho, ho. And here's to your dinner, flying free. Heave away, ho. Heave away,
Heave away.
heave away,
Heave
ho.
away.
And here's to your dinner, flying free. Heave away,
Heave
ho,
away.
heave away,
Heave
ho.
away.
Heave away, ho. The sailor will pray, his ship will wreck. Heave away, ho, ho, as he spews his dinner across the deck. Heave away, ho. Heave away, ho, heave away, ho, as he spews his dinner across the deck. Heave away, ho, heave away, ho. Heave away, ho. You surely will wish that you were drunk. Heave away, ho, ho. As you toss your cookies all over your bunk. Heave away, ho. Heave away, ho, heave away, ho. As you toss your cookies all over your bunk. Heave away, ho, heave away, ho. Heave away, ho. So here's to the life that's spent at sea. Heave away, ho, ho. A sailor's life is not for me. I'll avoid all life on the storm-tossed sea and keep my dinner inside of me. Heave away, ho. Heave away, ho,
Heave
heave away, ho. I'll avoid all life on the storm-tossed sea. Heave away,
Heave
ho,
away.
heave away,
Heave
ho.
away.
Heave away, ho. Heave away,
Heave
ho,
away.
heave away,
Heave
ho.
away.
I'll keep my dinner inside of me. Heave away,
Heave
ho,
away.
heave away,
Heave away.
ho. Heave away, ho.
Okay.
Stop sharing and
Stop
start
sharing. Doing something else anyway. Yes.
Start
that's-
daring.
there we go. Okay, gotta.
Well,
make
they're
a-
there.
There we go. Hello.
And we're
hello,
there.
Hey!
Hello. Hey, hello.
As
Okay.
they say in Port Townsend, we are all here because we're not all there.
Yeah. And this particular time, We're a little worried about this show, frankly. Whether we'll really be able to keep any kind of maybe control over it.
I gave up on that 3 weeks ago.
That's true.
when I announced that or 2 weeks ago when I announced that they were coming.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so
Control is
we
an
welcome
illusion
the great
anyway.
Sanger plus Diddle. It's not Sanger and Diddle because you're not in the same
It's
place.
actually Sanger and or Diddle.
And or Diddle. Yes,
You have
that's
your
right.
choice.
You
have
have your choice.
options this time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I've
Yeah.
wanted an option all this time.
I've long felt myself to be optional at
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
situations.
Leave
so-
it to the Whateverly brothers to afford opportunities.
Yes. Yes. So, well, should we?
We got a lot of headroom here.
We have.
Yeah, look at that.
That's
There's my head, and then there's all that room.
that's okay.
Oh,
We can
okay.
do
That's
that.
because
But
we're
you're
wearing
set.
hats. We thought you were going to be wearing hats, so we moved your camera.
Yeah. Well, you're actually you're centered nicely though. I mean,
I know.
if you wanted
I'm
to,
very centered. Yeah.
you
I
know, that's
I, on the other hand, am fairly borderline. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I can see this. We're off to a good start. So,
Oh, and by the way, to explain, you are not in a time warp. We are
No.
not on season 2, episode 10.
yes.
Happy. Oh, you went backwards. You
I
went to
just
Juneteenth.
it just went to hell in a handbasket. Really.
He went
Really.
backwards instead of forwards.
Oh, yeah,
now I
just-
know.
that's not-
because
no,
it's not
yeah.
even fireworks. we're
No,
worried
it's
about.
not even correct.
So
And, yeah.
appropriately, I think for today, the subtitle of this particular episode is "What kind of fools are we?"
And yes, that will be us.
well, it's your own fault. You asked us.
I know.
Uh,
We take full responsibility. Yeah.
Somebody's got to. No, I meant,
it's not going to be me.
if you tilt your camera down a little, Chris, the
Oh, yeah,
the
you
dulcimer will be on camera,
I could do that.
and your excellent selection of books on the subject of music will not be quite as
All the ones I don't
apparent.
read because I really don't know what I'm doing. Is that
Yeah.
what we're talking about here?
Yeah, something like that.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you thank you, audience, for looking at Chris's armpit. Well, it's just
Yeah, we're
oh no.
we're such high tech here.
Yeah.
Our technology is just amazing. I think.
All right.
So I actually got a few days back. I got in one of my emails. There was a Norwegian virus. Said that they're not really technical, but they asked me to delete everything off of my computer. So
That must have been heartbreaking watching that all go.
it really was. It was tough.
I had one asking me to delete everything off my refrigerator.
Yes,
It
well.
basically threatened to empty my refrigerator. The virus threatened to empty my refrigerator if I did.
Well, we already had that problem. I mean, you heard about that whole COVID-15 thing. I
Oh.
think for most people it was pounds. For me, I think it's either kilograms or possibly stone. I'm not sure, but I being home for a long time, it made for an easy commute, but equally easy to go for extended lunches, shall we say.
Yeah, we know about that.
Midday feast.
Midday
Yes,
feast. Oh,
indeed.
yeah, we
I
know
did
about
like the somewhat relaxed dress code, though. That was
yeah, how about we don't go there? How's that? All right. Well, are we gonna do something?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we'll do something. Okay,
Yeah.
close. Yeah, we'll do something.
I can just actually what we're going to do does not involve these two instruments, but
Oh.
the second thing we're going to do will,
Well, okay,
So-
I see. Okay,
said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw.
right. Okay.
I'm
So
wondering,
I
how
didn't
did you
know
two
that.
get
You're-
coordinated like that? Because we're
Oh.
having a hard time, with our coordination here. It was-
okay, so we're actually going to do something here. So I will do the
Oh,
usual
okay.
thing here, and there we go. Do you have everything you need there?
Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, ooh, Some people say a man is made out of mud, a poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones, and a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load of 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go out my soul to the company store. Ooh. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boy said, "Wait the bliss of my soul, you loaded 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go out my soul to the company store." Ooh. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama line. You know, I told a woman, make me walk the line. You loaded 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go out my soul to the company store. Ooh. Well, you see me coming better. Step aside, a lot of men didn't. A lot of men died. I got one fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You know, the 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go out my soul to the company store. Ooh, I owe my soul to the company store.
Aha. All right.
Tennessee Ernie Ford.
Tennessee Ernie Ford.
I almost got to be on his show.
You did?
Yeah,
Wow.
but I was singing too loud and they kicked me out of the chorus. Very important lesson. Blend, Dan.
Blend, Dan. Blend, yes.
Actually, it was Danny then.
All
Oh, no,
right,
actually, by then it was Dan, I think.
By the way, gentlemen, I did mute you, so you'll need to unmute yourself there. Just
If you want to say something.
If you don't,
you can stay muted.
Just stay muted. That's
really up
fine.
to
Yeah.
you.
Well,
Something.
So-
musically speaking, probably I'd be better if I stayed muted, but we'll go with this.
So, gentlemen, do you have something for us?
Oh, I thought we were doing 2 and 2.
we doing 2 and 2?
That's what
Well,
I
that's
wrote
what you
down.
had on the list, so we're not actually.
Okay, sorry.
It doesn't matter to us anyway because we
We
don't
just-
even know any songs. So.
Mostly I just unmuted because I was feeling so lonely.
I know.
Kurt, we're with you always.
Always,
Okay.
whether you like it or
Whether
not.
you like it or not, we are you
Yeah.
you are stuck with us.
Yes,
okay.
you're stuck with us.
We
yeah.
are like
Mhm.
glue made out of really rotten dead horses or something. It's just both smelly and sticky.
There we go.
All right.
So we're gonna do that one. All right.
So we're going to brighten your day. Actually, if you're anywhere where it's hot, this is a piece of musical air conditioning.
Yes.
The name of the song is Cold Rain and Snow.
Okay.
Oh, this is great. It's just, there's just enough sweat on my thighs for the dulcimer to stick there.
TMI.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I married me a wife. She been trouble of my life. Turned me out in the cold rain and snow. Rain and snow. Turned me out in the cold rain and snow. Well, I've done all I can do to try to get along with you. So no longer can I stay. Can I stay? No longer can I stay. Well, she's going down the stairs, coming back along in yellow hair. Her cheeks were as red as a rose, as a rose. Her cheeks were as red as a rose. Well, she's went into her room where she met her faithful doom. And I'm going where those chilly winds don't blow. Winds don't blow. And I'm going where those chilly winds don't blow.
Cold rain and snow.
Thunderous applause.
Thunderous applause. Yay.
And the crowd.
Where was that last week?
Okay, let's get us
All right.
back to here. All righty then.
Well, yeah, I do feel a little cooler now that I don't have that dulcimer on my lap.
Well, but Dan, you're always cool.
I guess.
Well, you notice that my signature emoji is that Joe Cool guy with the sunglasses. I just like the expression. I didn't even know it was called cool until I've been using it for about 6 months.
All right. Well,
I think I'm going to update it though and see if I can do it with aviator glasses.
there we go. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Aviator
That's
glasses.
just plain cool.
Really
cool.
Very cool.
That's
Yes. Yeah.
Plain cool because it's aviators and plain cool.
So what's,
Plain.
what's the, yeah, what's the difference between plain cool and really cool? That's what I want to know.
Playing about 32,000 feet
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
elevation.
Well, why don't we let
Plain,
these,
I get it.
No one believes that.
So, do one of your gentlemen want to sort of do something instead of sitting around and
John,
Not really, no. But I mean, sitting around is what I do best.
would you please?
would
Oh,
you
okay.
please do something?
I was told there's going to be popcorn. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'll throw popcorn at you. It'll hit the screen.
Yeah. But I think you're closer to where most of the corn's grown than we are, so
Yeah.
we get at it more
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. Are
Oh,
you?
no, I want corn.
How are we doing the whole vision thing? Because the only thing I don't see me here.
You don't?
Well, we were
No.
trying to do you a favor.
You're so lucky.
Yes. Well, does anybody else see me? That's the
I
big
see you. Yes, we spoke.
Yeah.
to you. Yeah.
I mean, like,
Do you have your monitor on?
I do.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that could be a thing. So
Do you
Well-
see that? Do you see yourself now, perchance?
well, I see myself like up in the corner. I just don't know if I'm projecting
actually,
out to the world
There's
at
a little-
large.
There's a little green button, little green kind of icon to the right on the bottom right hand.
Oh, that thing.
That thing. If you click on that, it'll bring it all the way back out again. And there you go.
Am I there?
And
I don't
here,
know.
You haven't changed on our screen,
Yeah.
but
yeah, no,
No, I
that's
haven't changed.
it's what happens when you minimize Zoom. There you
Oh.
go. Now you started.
No, I don't know what I did
sharing the
there.
screen.
How about,
Well, that's interesting.
You're now sharing the screen.
Yeah.
God.
we got some.
What are you doing? Why are you looking at
no
that?
idea.
Are you
How
even
do I
looking at the Zoom
unshare?
chat?
I'm not a cat.
We aren't
That's,
doing that song yet.
Oh, the how do I undo? Somebody else.
Click on the green shit. God, there
You
we
see,
go.
this is important. It's a Zoom
I went to
chat
share a
that
screen,
implies
but,
some
you know.
speed involved in the thought process. Just Zoom.
There, it went to hell pretty much quicker than I thought.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got.
That means we have so much longer to, so much more to climb back.
Well, the thing is, I'm sending a nice stream here that I can, but I don't know how to make.
I don't know that we want to know about the stream you're
You
sending.
made him a co-host. Steve.
Oh God, did I make you a co-host? I gotta stop that right now. No, actually, you're not. I took that away from them.
Just
No,
make him a
yeah.
temporary.
Well, that would make
guest of
sense.
some sort,
I took all those privileges.
What about the
away.
leave button? Do I check that? No. Okay.
Okay. Do something, please, other than like maybe something musical.
Something that has like
Okay.
a tune and rhythm and instruments and whatever.
I know that's
all
hard
that
for
kind
you,
of stuff. But
yeah.
Something that I don't have to do anything in. That would be awesome.
we've
there you
seen
go.
you do something. We've seen you do this before.
Well, I've got a song here. I've been doing a lot of historical research lately, and so wow, hey,
now you can really see yourself.
yeah, I'm not sure I'm happy about that, but in any case,
None of us are sure about that.
before I came, I made sure to take a shower and brush my teeth and stuff, and it occurred to me, why, But anyway, I've been doing a lot of historical research and thought I would do a song. This is actually about the life of one of the saints, and it's a true story. Hand to heaven and everything. You can look it up. And this is it's a classic style folk song in that it's about 93 verses long with no chorus. So I expect you all to be thoroughly bored.
Sing along.
Time in Alexandria, in wicked Alexandria, where nights were wild with revelry and life was but a game. There lived, so the report is, an adventurous and courtesan, the pride of Alexandria, and Thias was her name. Nearby in peace and piety, avoiding all society, there dwelt a band of holy men who'd built a refuge there. And in the desert solitude, they spurned all earthly folly to devote their lives to holy works, to fasting and to prayer. Now one monk whom I solely mention of this group of holy men was known as Athanael. He was famous near and far. At fasting bouts or prayer with him, no other could compare with him. At grand and lofty praying, he could do the course in par. See, most folk songs would be over by now, but this one goes on and on. One day while resting heavily from wrestling with the devil, he had gone to bed exhausted while the sun was shining still. He had a vision Freudian, and though he was annoyed, he analyzed it in the well-known style of Doctors Jung and Brill. It's a traditional song. He dreamed of Alexandria, of wicked Alexandria. A crowd of men were cheering in a manner rather rude at Thias, who was dancing there, and Athanael glancing there, observed to do the shimmy in what the artists called the nude. Said he, this dream fantastical disturbs my thoughts monastical. Some unsuppressed desire, I fear, has bound my monkish cell. I blushed up to that hat of me to view that girl's anatomy. I'll go to Alexandria and save her soul from hell.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat.
Figure a song this long needs a little break. The monk, though warned and fortified, was deeply shocked and mortified to find on his arrival wild debauchery in sway. While some lay in a stupor sent by booze of more than 2%, the others were behaving in a most immoral way. Said he to Thias, pardon me, although this job is hard on me, I got to put you wise to what I came down here to tell. What's all this sousing getting you? Cut out this pie-eyed retinue. Let's hit the trail to get a kid and save your soul from hell. Although this bold admonishment caused Thias some astonishment, she coyly answered, save, said a heaping mouthful bow. This plague's a frost, I'm telling you, the brand of hooch they're selling you ain't like the stuff we used to get, so let's pack up and go. So forth from Alexandria, from wicked Alexandria, across the burning sands they go beneath the blazing sun, till Thias, parched and sweltering, finds refuge in the sheltering seclusion of a convent in the habit of a nun. Now the monk is terrified to find his fears are verified. His holy vow of chastity has cracked beneath a strain. As one who has a jag on, he cries out in grief and agony, I'd sell my soul to say adieu, to shimmy once again. Alas, his pleadings clamorous, both passionate and amorous, have come too late, the courtesan has danced her final dance. Said he, now that's a joke on me, for that there dame to croak on me. I hadn't oughta passed her up the time I had the chance. True story.
Remarkably, we've done that song for 20 years, more than 20 years now.
That's true.
And this is the first time he's shared the lyrics with me. So I finally know what it's about. It's amazing.
So William and Felicia, say hi.
Hi.
They're watching.
Hi.
Oh, I don't.
They're
see
watching.
that.
Which is
Okay.
kind of amazing. So
Oh
yeah,
God, why?
yeah,
Don't you people have anything better to do?
yes. Well,
Don't ask questions that you know the answer to. Yes.
Yeah. Well, okay.
yes. Well, we used to sit around. Yeah. Well, actually, several of the what were we called when the broads were doing that was
The handsome cowboy boys.
Yes, at least two handsome cowboy boys here, and then
That's true. Yep.
William's here as well. So yes.
I never liked that name.
Mhm.
I wanted to be the
handsome.
broadside. Yeah, I wanted to be the broadside laddies auxiliary. I was outvoted.
Yeah, as we were. Yeah, but I mean, it was a great social club. We used to sit around and drink.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. We sat around at wherever we were, and the girls actually were doing the work, but we didn't, and it was fun.
Yeah. Well, once in a while they
What's
asked us
wrong
to
with
sing
that?
something or
Yeah.
stand up on the stage and go ooh. But
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of miss those days.
I know that was doing nothing. That was great.
That was
Um,
that's one of my best things. So
Yeah.
So we've heard just from
Yeah. So now we actually have to have Kurt do something.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. Well, I only know one traditional song, and this ain't it. So I'm going with a song that I wrote.
Okay.
please.
This is a song I wrote a few years ago. I was actually playing a gig.
Oh, you play gigs?
I should point out this
I
is
played
a, true
a
story.
gig.
You played
I-
a
this-
gig.
I played a gig.
Okay.
Actually, it was two gigs in one day.
Did you like
A friend of mine had designed this cool outdoor performance venue because he's an artist and he's successful. And so it was this very cool stage, and he had asked me to come and play a couple of songs.
So it was just a stage you were going through.
Yes. Well, when I got there, he asked me if I was ready with the 5 songs he wanted. So I didn't have 5 songs. He had said a couple of songs. So I had 3 songs ready to go. So I made a deal with him because there were other acts. And I said, I tell you what, I'll do 3 songs here. And then while everyone else is performing, I will write another song. And what I did is I told the audience that I'm going to do this, and I want everybody to walk up to me while everyone else is performing and just give me images of nature, because the stage was a nature stage. And after the first time we did it, I did a song that was basically all about trees and branches and things, because that's all anyone could come up with. So that's what I wrote the song about. I have since forgotten that song because it was about trees and branches.
He never gave me the lyrics to it, so I don't know.
I don't have them anymore. That's how much I loved that song. But during the second performance of the night, I did the same thing, except some of the ladies from our church showed up, and they had some nice images of nature that applied to them. So this song that I'm going to sing for you is entitled The Church Lady Song.
True story.
It is.
Oh boy.
From Minnesota I do hail, and over snowbanks I do sail. In wintertime, whene'er I feel the wind. But for spring's few wondrous days, I happily change my ways, shuck off my snow pants, and I go to swim. The way we go about it isn't modest. It's the only way to do it, to be honest. For like otters in the water, we nature's sons and daughters. Into the lake we prance, dance, and skip. Just like wood nymphs in the moonlight, it's a glorious natural sight when my friends and I go off to skinny dip. Now some say petrichor is the spring thing they like more. It's the fresh sun that comes on after it rains. But for me, the thing most sacred is swimming around naked. It soothes my soul and eases all my pains. Don't you be complaining about the view. Try to, you probably like it too. For like otters in the water, we nature's sons and daughters. Into the lake we prance and dance and skip. Just like wood nymphs in the moonlight, it's a glorious natural sight when my friends and I go off the skinny dip. Now for my listeners' sake, I'm that flake out on the lake who opted to float by without his clothes. I don't know just why we do it. All I know is that it's true that all my friends and I make quite a water show. Whether in the deep or under waterfalls, don't laugh and point if you should see my bald head. I think. For like otters in the water, we nature's sons and daughters. Into the lake we prance and dance and skip. Just like wood nymphs in the moonlight, it's a glorious natural sight when my friends and I go off to skinny dip. Just like wood nymphs in the moonlight, it's a glorious natural sight when my friends and I go off to skinny dip.
Toasted.
Hey, Chris, you changed your shirt. Great shirt, man.
Hey, what is that? Oh, I love that shirt.
I know. I found it like 2 weeks ago, and I think that was the reason why we thought of doing this show with you guys.
No,
Yeah.
it was actually you decided that you found it.
Okay, that's right. Anyway, I just wanted to,
Something just suddenly struck me.
Oh,
We have been
what?
referring to us as Kent and Kurt Mesford, but we are
The great
Sanger and Diddle.
Yes, duh.
We put
We
that,
love
we put
those
that
guys.
in the promo.
My goodness. Okay, so for those of us who are listening who don't seem to understand or have never heard us before, we have found that for the listener, your enjoyment is enhanced if, when we say we're the great Sanger and Diddle,
We
That
love
you
those guys.
that you respond with,
We
love
those
guys.
guys. So let's try that all together.
All right, everybody out there, just remember this. I know
Yes.
Bill Buchan already said it, so yeah.
So,
He's ahead of all of us.
Yeah. So start typing as soon as you go. Just start typing. We'll see who gets there first.
So we are the great Sanger
and Diddle.
We
love those guys.
Maybe.
Why did that sound dirty?
Because I was using my low voice, my sultry.
Oh, Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dan. It was special.
Mhm.
So what?
Very
Up to
special.
you, too.
Yeah, I should point out too that
Pokey Inquisition.
We should do something. How
Yeah,
about a
let's do something,
toast
yeah.
for starters?
Oh, good. Let's do a toast. Yes. All right.
Except I didn't have one prepared. So let's see. Did you say you're in Minnesota?
I am in Minnesota. Yes.
Okay. To Minnesota.
To
For our
Minnesota.
second time, we've had somebody from Minnesota.
That's right.
On the Fortnight of Doom.
That's
Who was
amazing.
the other one? Who was it? I missed it.
Curtis and Loretta.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you know them?
no. Where
You
in
should.
Minnesota are they?
The big city one.
Over in Minneapolis or St.
Yeah.
Paul,
Yes,
one of them
yes,
things.
right.
They're
cities.
city folk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Although-
I'm in Moorhead, which you may not know, but it literally shares Main Street with Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh,
So-
you're a far westerner.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, I know they get out that direction, so I'll at one point or another put you folks in some sort of touch with each other. 'Cause
Oh,
you will
cool.
enjoy them, and they will enjoy you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's kind of scary. I
that's
Yeah.
but there's gonna be touching and enjoying. That's my favorite kind of social call.
Well, I don't want to, get your expectations too high.
yeah. Diddle, would you stand up a little
They
bit?
are
I want him
friendly
to see
people.
the shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
He wants.
Oh,
I want somebody to stand up so they can
Oh, it's
see the
right here.
shirt.
there you go.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, there we go. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So
And
I
So
designed the
this-
glasses. I designed the
wearing
glasses.
it also.
Yeah.
Am I the only person who's not
You're the only
wearing
person who's
yes,
not-
you are
not
the
wearing
only
a
one
Sanger
not
and Diddle
wearing
There we go.
campaign
Sanger
president
and Diddle campaign shirt. And I wanted to talk about this because you see, we were robbed.
Yeah.
We were
The election
robbed.
was stolen.
It was
Stolen.
absolutely stolen. And
I want to recount.
that won't help because nobody voted for us. But the thing is,
Shh, shh. I want a continuous recount. Just
We had-
continuing to
we
recount.
had plans, we had, a whole campaign, and we were robbed. So we want a do-over.
Yeah.
Even if we don't have a do-over of the election, we want a do-over of 2020 because it sucked. That's what we want, I mean, what are we gonna do? In 2024, we're gonna run as Sanger and Diddle 2024, a slightly myopic view of America.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just drink to a slightly myopic,
Slightly myopic view of America.
View of America.
There we
Here's
go.
bottoms up, y'all.
I think we better do a Folk Inquisition
Yeah,
next. We
and
better.
he's got his
why not?
high-tech graphic ready.
Here's
So
my high-tech graphic.
Yeah.
Here we go, right here.
And by next time, we'll actually have Rob's snappy intro,
we have
AM
a snappy
announcer.
intro that
but we're
we're
not
gonna
there
do as
yet.
well. Yeah,
But we
so,
have the okay from
yeah.
the big man.
the big man himself. There we go.
Okay,
Mhm.
so anyway, both of the Folky Inquisitions this time will have to do with one of my all-time favorite bands, Fairport Convention.
Hmm.
I'm about 2 years into being a Sandy Denny cultist. Anyway, the first question. I have to read this thing here. Okay. What other British band besides Fairport Convention had roots on the same street in North London?
Ooh, I know. That's because
Oh,
you
no,
said
hold it, hold it.
No, just a second. It's a band with roots.
No.
A band with roots.
We have to say anything else, and that is that any members, guests, pets, spouses, and anybody,
Anybody with power of attorney over any of them.
especially over the pets, cannot participate in this.
Man,
Yeah, sorry, that's just the way it is.
That's why you're going to make the big money, which we should also be plugging.
Yeah,
But
Oh, yeah.
well, do you want to plug the big money?
plug the big. Oh yes, if you dare or even want to donate to these folks,
As you should.
as you should, and please do. I mean, in all seriousness. But what we would like you to do, is that please donate to Three Rivers, to the Tumbleweed, if you would, please.
Three Rivers Folklife Society.
3FRS.org.
Yeah.
Or if you want to just like send us small bills or large bills in unmarked envelopes, that's okay too. We'll
take it, so they'll get to you, because
Yeah.
your wife has to be able to read them.
Oh yeah. Darn.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, I have a question from the audience.
Ooh.
Yes. Steve Winahan wants to know, did the great Sanger and Diddle ever concede the election?
No.
No.
We don't concede anything in public.
We don't concede. We will not concede. We don't even know the meaning of the word. Really.
That's true.
Yeah.
We'll have somebody look it up during the next song.
Right. We also don't philatelist for the same reasons.
This is a family show, guys.
All right. So we do. I guess that's us again.
I guess that's not. Oh, that means I have to go get the heavy artillery.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. What's the answer to the question?
We're looking right now and see if somebody.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
I know. I have the answer
We
written down
haven't
here.
Oh, okay.
On my little script. Actually, you have the answer written down on your little script. If you
So I do.
printed it out. Kurt, did you get the email with the?
Yeah, I did, but I wasn't looking at it, so now I got to look it up.
That's all right.
Oh, I can.
It's just you feel better just knowing it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness!
I feel that way about so many things.
My eyes and the words. This is not going to work. All right. So actually, speaking of Tumbleweed, this is, you can think of this as a rehearsal for something I'm doing for Tumbleweed.
Yes.
I'm part of a stage at Tumbleweed dedicated to the songs of our late friend Alice Winship.
I mean, think about this. Alice got her own friggin' stage.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, she'd be kind of chuffed by that.
Yeah.
I think. She would think that was cool.
You know, if that's what it takes to get your own stage, I don't want one.
Yeah.
Although there are people who have offered to give me one that way.
Yeah, but what kind of stage?
A stage to go through.
Yeah,
I already used that once, didn't I?
You did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, this song tells a true story about the historic tugboat Arthur Foss.
Mm-hmm.
And she was caught at Wake Island on December 7th, along with another Foss tug, the Justine. And she made it all the way back to Pearl Harbor somehow. And this is how. The word was out that the fight might come. They're coming, oh, I tell you. 2 Foss tugs with a job to be done. The threat bore the flag of the rising sun. The captain said, we'll load her up and run. It's a long way to Honolulu. A warning flight of PBYs. They're coming, oh, I tell you. Young Drew ran the steam across the reef with the tides. The Arthur arrived with a load of supplies. An unarmed tug in an ocean full of guns. It's a long way to Honolulu. Chugging o'er the vast gray sea, staring for the land of the free. Wake Island fell to an enemy attack, but the Arthur Foss came back. Drew transferred fuel from the Justine Foss. They're coming, oh, I tell you. Fill up the tank on the Arthur Foss, a long hard tow and a sea to cross. The captain said, we'll load her up and run. It's a long way to Honolulu. The Arthur just 12 hours gone. They're coming, oh, I tell you. Pearl Harbor was hit at the crack of dawn. Bombs fell on Wake when the fight was on. An unarmed tug in an ocean full of guns. It's a long way to Honolulu. Chugging o'er the vast gray sea, steering for the home of the free. Wake Island fell to an enemy attack, but the Arthur Foss came back. One last command from the radio, they're coming, oh, I tell you. Drop your toe, but the cap thought no, we're going as fast as this tug will go. The captain said we'll load her up and run, it's a long way to Honolulu. Their planes will see us miles away, they're coming, oh, I tell you. White paint mixed with diesel will be gray. Slap on the paint with the tug underway. An unarmed tug in an ocean full of guns, it's a long way to Honolulu. Back on Wake, 3 Justine crew were worked like slaves and doomed. 3 years in Japan in a prison camp for Drew. Kept behind on Wake were the other 2. With 96 they were lined up and were shot, but Justine sunk in the lagoon. But chugging o'er the vast gray sea, staring for the home of the free, Wake Island fell to an enemy attack, but the Arthur Foss came back. Keep silent on the radio, they're coming, oh, I tell you. Reported lost, but fate let him go. She pulled into Pearl from a 3-week tow. An unarmed tug in an ocean full of guns, it's a long way to Honolulu. Tugging o'er the vast gray sea, steering for the home of the free. Wake Island fell to an enemy attack, but the Arthur Foss came back. Chugging o'er the vast gray sea, steering for the home of the free. Wake Island fell to an enemy attack, but the Arthur Foss came back. The Arthur Foss came back. So there. Thanks for the song, Alice.
You're muted there, guys. Just so you know.
What?
And muted me.
Oh, so do we have winners yet? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Has anybody done their research? It didn't take me that long to find that.
It was the Beatles.
No, but you're in the right, actually the right time frame.
Yeah.
The Rolling Stones?
No, nobody yet. You don't actually get to answer this question.
Well, that's right. Well, they have the answer in front of them.
That's true. They do. Yeah.
And so they're actually showing some modicum of discretion.
Oh, really?
Don't push it.
Pink Floyd.
With lasers yet.
But there was a wall involved. Well, there wasn't a wall involved.
We don't need no education.
Okay, quick, Kent, do something.
Me? I thought you were going to do something.
Was it my turn?
Yes,
it's your turn.
Trying to pass it off again.
That's why we were still muted, but since you brought it up, we stopped.
I'm actually not sure what I'm doing.
And this is new?
None of us are sure what you're doing. That's the beauty.
I know, that's a good, let me.
How about, I could do one and then you could think about it.
I'll think about that. How's that?
And then, so can you put both of us up at the same time on the screen thing?
Yes, I can do
that. Because we're going to do an experimental sea shanty here. I mean, it's a traditional shanty, but
there we go.
Hey,
woohoo!
There you go.
We're so rectangular. Awesome.
Okay, usually I'm on the other side. Never mind. That's okay. We'll go with this. This is fine. So,
the great diddle and sanger.
Yes, we're going to attempt to do a traditional sea shanty. So people at home can sing along, but we're trying to do it both of us. So this is a sea shanty that it occurred to me that, with all the Zoom meetings and things that we've done, that this is how work songs, will logically progress. So this is the idea. So we're going to do South Australia in a Zoom meeting format. So,
oh dear.
In South Australia, I was born.
Heave away, haul away.
South Australia, round Cape Horn.
And we're bound for South Australia.
Haul away, a rolling kings.
Heave away, haul away.
Haul away, you'll hear me sing.
And we're bound for South Australia.
I opened Zoom one morning fair.
Heave away, haul away.
I had a meeting scheduled there.
And we're bound for South Australia.
Haul away, a rolling kings.
Heave away, haul away,
All away, you'll hear me sing.
and we're bound for South Australia.
I aimed the camera, took a chance.
Heave away, haul away,
They wouldn't see I had no pants.
and we're bound for South Australia.
All away, a rolling kings.
Heave away, haul away,
All away, you'll hear me sing.
and we're bound for South Australia.
The boss logged on and then he asked,
Heave away, haul away,
I want to know if you've been vaxxed.
and we're bound for South Australia.
All away, ya rolling kings.
Heave away, haul away,
All away, you'll hear me sing.
and we're bound for South Australia.
When I said yes, he laid me low.
Heave away, haul away,
Back to the office you must go.
and we're bound for South Australia.
All away, ya rolling kings.
Heave away, haul away,
All away, you'll hear me sing.
and we're bound for South Australia.
There's only one thing grieves me mind,
Heave away, haul away,
that now my trousers I must find.
and we're bound for South Australia.
All away, ya rolling kings.
Heave away, haul away,
All away, you'll hear me sing.
and we're bound for South Australia.
Oh boy,
That was
True
beautiful.
that was lovely, actually, and I
Yeah,
think that should be the anthem for our time.
Yes.
I'm just
True
glad
story,
I haven't
you know.
had to put pants back on for these.
Actually,
things.
you know what? We should do that.
Well, who wears pants to a Zoom meeting?
Exactly.
Would you guys
You're-
mind? Would you guys mind if we did that at the Wood Moat Festival?
I don't mind at all. In fact, you can take credit for writing it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I don't like you
I
anymore.
think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that at Port Townsend. I think we
Yeah, I
have.
think okay, fine.
We will give you credit. We will give you credit.
Yeah.
So
Well, if we show up, like Carol and I are talking about going, if we're there, you could call us up. And
we'll
we-
call.
yeah.
Absolutely, we
Yeah.
shall. Yes. No question about
Yeah,
that.
in,
Yeah.
in as many ways as possible.
Yeah.
We'll call
Yes.
you up. Yeah.
Actually, you know,
Phone
you
and
know,
loud voice.
if you did it with Kent and Carol on their phones with headphones and just be very delayed in the chorus, and there you
There we
go.
go. All right. Well, just because it's in front of me, here's a little tune called Excursion Around the Bay. Well, it was on the Monday morning and the day becoming fine. A Harbour Grace excursion with the boys who had the time. And just before the sailor took the gangway from the pier, I saw some fella haul me wife aboard as a volunteer. Oh me, oh my, I heard me old wife cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard me always say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. We had 1,400 souls, what a splendid sight. That's strong and regimental to make our spirits bright. And myself being in the double when of funny things they say. They choke themselves from laughing when they'd see us on the bay. Oh me, oh my, I heard me always cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard me always say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. Well, my wife, she got no better. She turned a sickly green. I fed her cork and candy, fat pork and kerosene, castor oil and sugar of candy. I rubbed pure oil on her face. I said she'd be a dandy when she reaches Harbour Grace. Oh me, oh my, I heard me old wife cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard me always say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. Well, my wife, she got no better. Me wife, me darling dear. The screeches from her trolley I could hear in Carboneer. What the hell was that?
Me screaming.
Oh, okay. It just doesn't fit with the song.
I've always done it that way.
I know, it didn't say I actually fit. Oh, okay, we'll just keep going. Where was I? Oh, I tried
Screeches.
every place in Harbour Grace, tried every store and shop. Oh, that's not right, is it either? I tried every place in Harbour Grace, tried every store and shop to get her something for a cure or take her to the hop. You can't hop, thank God. Okay, that's good. Because he normally hops at this point, and I never really figured out what actually happened and why he did it. So I was just nice and quiet, really didn't say anything about it. But
I'm wearing socks, so it could be a sock hop.
That's right. She died below the Brandies as we were coming back. We buried her in the ocean, wrapped up in the Union Jack. So now I am. What the hell are you doing?
She was going down into the water and going.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand that. Okay, well,
bad sound effects. Sorry.
Bad sound effects. So now I am a single man in search of a pretty face, and the woman.
Hey, what's your sign, baby?
Okay, that'll work. We can keep that one. Now I am a single man in search of a pretty face, and the woman that says she's had me, well, I'm off for Harbour Grace. Oh me, oh my, I heard me old one cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard me old wife say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. Oh me, oh my, I heard me old wife cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard me old wife say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. Oi! Well, see, I finally said what was on my mind about that. You know, it's been like 10 years, and I never really thought through that stuff.
Longer than that, actually.
Yeah. Oh, and I actually forgot to put us on the screen, but no, we actually did end up on the screen. We're good. Whew.
There's so many screens.
The screens that I look at. Yes, there we go.
There's like
screens are good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 screens.
6.
Yeah.
If you count our phones, there's 6.
And it actually doesn't help anything.
No, it really confuses.
Make it any better. You know,
do we have any answers on the first Pokey Inquisition?
Okay.
It took me less than this much time to look it up. I was actually I looked it up this morning doing my morning sitting on the throne.
Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing.
Maybe if you haven't if you're still really want to get the answer, maybe you need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm actually not seeing it at this point.
I did it again. I made
he did say maybe you can name the street. I don't.
I didn't name. I could have named the street. Actually, that might have helped. It might not have though.
Is there a hint? Maybe is there a hint?
No, not really.
Well, we know it's not the Beatles. That's a good hint.
It's not the
Beatles.
But
it was.
And it's not Pink Floyd. So
it was part of the British invasion.
Okay. Is that the? Yes.
Oh, the Redcoats.
The Redcoats.
Fired our guns and the British kept it coming. It wasn't not British. It was a while ago. Wrong war.
No one's helping.
No
one's helping.
No.
Shall we do is it time to do the video? Is that what we're going to do next?
I think so.
Okay, we'll do the video next.
So wait. I thought Diddle was going to do something.
Oh, please, go ahead. Diddle away.
Yeah, what are we going to do?
Did you want me to do the other original one, the one that I just wrote?
I don't know.
I wrote a song. I finished writing it yesterday, and I learned it earlier today. Sort of. I'm still learning it because I just wrote it because I don't know any songs. So
yeah, we know that. So we've heard you sing. Just saying.
It goes like this. 3 weeks out on a 2-day cruise, it's clear we're lost at sea. By now the food store's all used up, oh, woe is me. We must come up with a source of food, but what could that source be? Where should we turn for to save our lives and fill our desperate need? We need a source of meat that has eaten the best food to keep our bodies fit and strong, maintain our attitude. If nutritious content's high, we'd eat less, not be greedy. But who amongst us eats so well, they'd be so nicely meaty? Eat the rich, eat the rich, eat the rich, eat the rich, eat the rich. Eat the rich, eat the rich, eat the rich. So how should we prepare them to respect their past intake? May I suggest cooked medium rare for a millionaire-ish steak? Or I bet if all that I'm sorry about this. Or I bet we all would smile and enjoy them oodles and oodles, eating up the wealthy folk served on a bed of noodles. Eat the rich, 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 eat the rich. Perhaps we'll serve the wealthy up a veggie rich folk soup. It's just the thing our hungry chef would like to feed our group. Or roast it up with taters, or stuffed with apples and bread. Or would you like your 1% served as sushi rolls instead? Eat the rich.
Wait, whoa.
What?
Dude,
What?
dude.
What?
If you've got like apples and bread, you said we were starving here. You got what? I mean,
well, apples and bread are like sides. I mean, there's sides, but you got to have a main dish.
Yeah, but I mean generally it's not. You don't jump right into cannibalism until you've actually used up the potatoes. I mean, that's kind of a rule.
Well, you know? I mean, but you can't very well just have potatoes.
Well, yes, you can if it's like, you know, cannibalism is the thing. But not
important stores have run out. I mean, we're missing important things.
You have apples and bread here. You've got noodles.
Well, yeah, we've got. I mean, you. I can't even hear you now. But there you are.
That's an accident. Yeah, there I'm here. Oh. But look, you know, here's the thing that you know. Whole societies live on like the stuff that you've got as sides here and do not resort to cannibalism.
Yeah, I admit we have rice, we have nori, so we can do the sushi. I mean, we have the carrots, we have the cucumbers, we have some avocado.
That's what I'm saying.
We've got rice, we've got the cauliflower and the broccoli and the peas for the soup. We've got noodles, we've got pasta, we have some steaks left over. I mean, we do have some hamburger, and we've got chicken and yeah.
How about we do? Can you like complete the song?
Well, you don't understand. We're out of bacon.
Oh,
so, dear God, no.
Eat the rich. 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 Eat the rich.
Well, there goes our apolitical brand here.
We try really hard to not be political, and it just
we didn't say what
it went down the toilet today, didn't we?
Yeah, that's all right.
You know, I mean,
and by the way,
What? Who? What?
Yeah, on our supposed rehearsal a couple nights back, I did put a plug in for a movie of that name. Came out in the 80s.
Yes.
A British punk comedy. And I will leave it at that, but it's worth looking up if you want to get truly into the British punk mentality of the 80s.
Okay, so I think it is time for the usual video. So, gentlemen, if you would please mute yourself, both audio and video. We will. I'll get myself ready to share said screen. Do the usual setup for this thing. Wherever it happens to be, it happens to be there. Yay! Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is actually the third and last video from Sally's collection of ones from the Royal Room when we played with the Drunken Maidens. Unfortunately, there's a few words missing at the beginning of this one, but it was still good, so I thought I'd do it. So we'll do that. Let me just make sure that I've got it set correctly. Share.
It says Kurt.
That's fine. Share screen. There we go. Now
I see a screen.
Yeah, that's me, and I'm still working on that. So stop video. There we go. And go.
Oh, cool.
My friends, I'm bound for Canaan. I traveled through the wilderness. Your company has been delightful. You do not leave my mind distressed. I'm bound away behind to leave you, perhaps never to meet again. But if we never have the pleasure, I hope we meet on Canaan's land. I know dark clouds will gather o'er me, I know my way is rough and steep, yet beauteous fields lie just before me, where the redeemed their vigils keep. I'm bound away behind to leave you, perhaps never to meet again. But if we never have the pleasure, I hope we meet on Canaan's land. Farewell, my friends, I'm bound for Canaan. I travel through the wilderness. Your company has been delightful. You do not leave my mind distressed. I'm bound away behind to leave you, perhaps never to meet again. But if we never have the pleasure, I hope we meet on Canaan's land. I'm bound away behind to leave you, perhaps never to meet again. But if we never have the pleasure, I hope we meet on Canaan's land.
Thanks very much. Have a great night.
Chris, I think you're still muted.
No, not muted. We have a winner. We have a winner.
Yay! Did I win?
No.
No,
Ah.
it was William Pint,
Oh,
and it is
the Kinks.
Yes.
Dave and Ray Davies live just a block or two away from Simon Nicole, who he is one of the two founders of Fairport Convention.
uh-huh.
And apparently, according to the thing I was reading, that one day when Simon was on the way home from school, Dave Davies came up and punched him in the face because he was wearing a jacket from the wrong school.
Those British schools.
You know,
Yeah, I know.
they take that stuff
They take
seriously.
this very seriously. Yes,
Yes.
indeed. Man.
I remember
Yeah.
battling for points for my house in my English. I was an English schoolboy for all of 3 months.
I'm an English schoolboy for my whole childhood.
know.
Yes. And
Yeah. Well, I had a rather checkered career. My favorite thing was well, there were several things that happened during that 3 months, but the main thing was I knew that I was not going to go into metalworking because in my metal shop, after I'd screwed up my nameplate for about the fourth time, and everybody else was on like the third or fourth project, the master said to me, "Roberts, if all Americans are like you, how did we ever get through the last two world wars? And God help us if there's another one." I said, "Amen to that, sir."
Yeah, yeah. I seem to remember when I was in woodshop in boarding school, we were supposed to redo the wood, basically redo the wood on a really nice, beautiful dinghy. And so nobody could figure out how to actually take said wood off. So we just took hammers and basically just bashed each of the panels and just, so there's this ribs, right? And in between the ribs, basically everything was just smashed, and that's how we took the wood off of it. And I don't, the reaction from the teacher wasn't particularly good.
No.
It was a beautiful, like Nashville 14 or something like that.
Sounds like you'd be up for a caning.
Yeah.
Or did they stop doing that by the time you hit school?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I got the slipper 3 times.
Yeah, I think I got it once. Yeah.
Yeah. I was framed the first time.
Yeah. Well, of
Yes,
course.
I never went
obviously.
to-
Yes. Yes.
No, I never went to an English school or anything like that, but I do pay somebody to cane me on a regular basis now. So try to get that experience.
I kind of miss
All right,
those
well, now
days
that
when it
we've
was
actually-
just something we did on tour. But
Yeah, I know.
Now we've actually found somebody who got the answer to the first one.
Yes.
I have another one. It's and probably if you look the same places that William did. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the sound effect too. You got sound effects
I got
too.
a sound effect there. Oh,
Wow.
look, this is a new move. Actually,
Yes.
I've done this move before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if there's anybody who
Does
did
that
a
make-
lot of psychedelics, they'll
Yeah.
have flashbacks
Because
soon.
before I was just doing this.
I better look
Yeah.
away from the
Okay.
screen. Anyway, okay. So the second question is that on the very first recording of the Fairport Convention, they did a short instrumental called "Breakdown on the M1."
Been there, done that.
You had a breakdown on the M1. Well,
Yeah.
and my question is what is the irony behind that title, "Breakdown on the M1"?
Because the M1 has a lot of iron on it.
There we go. Yeah.
I think when I was in England, they were actually still finishing the M1.
I remember the first time. See, I learned to drive in America. God help me. I did not learn to drive in the UK. And so I remember the first time I drove on the M1, I was scared out of my mind because everyone was going at, 90 miles an hour. But my granddad had said, no, you don't want to do that. So I was going like 80. And so I was just deathly afraid that some policeman would pull me over. It probably was, had I gone that slow, he probably would have pulled me over. So, yeah. Yep. It was a strange time.
Okay.
Cool.
What's next on the yeah. So
Yeah,
that was, you have a random piece of
Oh, thank you. Okay.
stuff there.
Yep.
Okay. So what is next on our list
Isn't
here?
it like us?
Yeah, I think it is us.
Yeah,
Now
okay.
that I think about it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I should get a guitar after you get whatever you're
I
getting.
got a guitar.
Okay.
There
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I do this.
Be prepared.
Yes.
No.
What?
Oh, the guitar strap got caught in the guitar stand.
One of the things I really am enjoying about this is you're easily as organized as we are. And
Oh.
it's nice to play with professionals.
I
It's
know,
one of those things that,
If it was the four of us together, God help us.
Yeah.
is,
There
well,
would be splinters and
That would
Cracks
it
and-
would not be good.
mhm.
okay. Well, this is interesting.
I'll move a little bit.
I'll turn it this way
There
a
we go.
little bit.
That'll
Okay.
work. Yes.
Okay. So, and this is the kind of the original lyrics to one of Sanger and Diddle's great hits.
Which one are we doing? Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
That one.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, it
Original
doesn't
lyrics.
really stick out
Yeah.
there in the script. Oh, you never did print it out, did you?
No, I never did. That's okay.
Oh, but you can look on sideways at
Got-
mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so please do sing along on the chorus, either about dragons or calamari.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Go.
Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff, brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout perch on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Harley. Dragons live forever, but not so little boys. Painted strings and dragons' wings give way to other toys. One gray day it happened, little Jackie came no more. And Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain, and Puff no longer went to play along that cherry lane without his lifelong friend. Puff could not be brave, so Puff, that mighty dragon, simply crept into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Harley. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Harley. But miracles still happen. Puff did not stay alone, for Jackie's grown and married and has children of his own. One spring bright with promise came a knock on Puff's front door, and Puff, that mighty dragon, he went back out to play once more. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, still lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Harley. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, still lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Harley.
Oh yes.
Did I forget to do the second verse?
I don't think so. I wasn't.
But if I did, it was to shorten things down after Kent's ballad.
yeah,
I
well,
had to trim something.
I know, since that took like most of the show, I think.
Well, I think it's a cheap way to do the show.
Is it
we
cheaper?
have to write another one, and we'll just take a break next time.
That's right. But actually, because that's actually, think about it. That's how you should do a serial ballad.
All in one swell food with just an intermission.
Well, I think the intermission thing's great. I
The
can put like a
intermission thing's
graphic
great,
up. Yeah.
but I'm talking 42 verses.
Oh, that's
so
right.
far.
Yeah, we're talking.
Yeah.
We've done. Dan has done serial ballads before.
Only one.
Only
and
one.
I'm getting ready to do my
Cereal.
Oh my God!
So consider yourselves warned.
And so, William, yes, you will get some crappy merchandise. I'm looking
Oh,
at
hell yeah.
looking at the comment. Oh hell yeah! So actually, how is the mail?
How about a Sanger and Diddle shirt?
Oh, the shipping department is back,
Oh, good.
except
Okay.
for one.
Were they
of
on
our-
strike or
of our
something?
good friend. Yeah, no, it was on vacation.
Okay.
Still fairly vacant, but anyway. But I am missing. Mary Migrant, if you are within the sound of my voice, I seem to have lost your address, and I do owe you a piece of crappy merchandise. So if you can make yourself known terrestrially, the shipping department will then be caught up, except for now this week. Yeah.
We have a winner. It's William again. Okay.
He gets two pieces.
He gets two
crappy
pieces of crap.
merchandise.
It was just, you just throw it away. Just
Yeah. We'll just retire it.
Just-
Just give it to William every week. Yeah. And the answer is, what was the question? Oh, yeah. The answer is that coming home from a gig in Birmingham, heading back to London.
That's Birmingham, by the way. It's not Birmingham.
I know,
It's
sorry,
Birmingham.
I've been there. I should
Get
know
it right.
better.
Come on.
Yeah. And besides that, Dudley and all those places are really close to Birmingham, Coventry and what?
Yeah. So the answer.
Tipton, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm going back to two shows back. Oh, the answer is that a roadie was driving the band van and fell asleep at the wheel, and they drove off the road, and I think one person was killed, and several people were badly injured, including our favorite guitar
Me?
player.
Jimmy Page?
No.
Oh.
We're talking Fairport Convention.
Oh, Fairport. Oh, him. Yes. Yeah. Jimmy Page wasn't in Fairport Convention. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wasn't in
Uh,
Pink Floyd either.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember when I was actually that same trip. I was going to rent a car for my granddad in Tilford in Surrey. And the first thing he had a garage there. First thing he did was he took me up the garden, and there's a little spot kind of up the hill towards my aunt's house where there was just a pile of wrecked vehicles. And he said, "Look at these. This could be you." And then he gave me a crappy car with a stick, not not an automatic, because he just knew. And I remember actually I was deathly afraid that in Britain, I know that I had to shift with my left hand because of course you're on the other side, but I was afraid that the pedals were different as well. And I remembered actually rehearsing this on the plane, trying to make sure I did it right. Yeah. Oh, and my wife, not Jan, my first wife, I gave her the wheel at one point and she drove right over a roundabout. It was one of those little roundabouts in the middle of some village somewhere. And I said, by the way, you just drove over a roundabout. Oh.
All right. Well, let's drink to the fact that
we're all here.
Chris survived driving in the land of his birth. Wassail.
Yeah. I think I crashed a lawnmower at school, though. I think I did that. Yeah.
Do they mow lawns on the wrong side of the road too?
No, I don't remember that bit.
All right. Well, this kind of next song is sort of our farewell and all that. We're going to have our esteemed guests.
Really? They're esteemed?
Either that or they're just plain steamed.
Yeah, I was going to say yes. That's how we work.
Now, but before we do that, we want to tell our friend, our fans that what's coming up, because we're doing 3-week intervals for a little while here because we actually have a live gig 2 weeks from today.
Wow.
We do.
It pays money and all that
pays
stuff.
money and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
I've heard of those. What did they like?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
So we'll have to skip that, and then we also have to skip because of the Port Gamble Maritime Music Festival on August 14th, which you should definitely go to.
Don't go to Port Gamble because we won't be there.
Yeah, don't go there. I mean, go there some other time because it's a wonderful place to go. By the way, the restaurant has really cool dessert case and kind of in back there.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Just one door away from the bathrooms. Well, that has nothing to do with anything, but except for helping you locate things. Anyway. So 3 weeks from today, we will have what do they call it? Hounds at Bay.
Actually, and more importantly, this is really Jim Nason backed up by Hounds at Bay.
I was going to say Hounds at Bay featuring Jim Nason.
Yeah, there we go.
But you stole my thunder there.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
But you actually said the same thing I would have said. So
we really wanted to have Jim on the show because he's such a remarkable musician and a songwriter. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah. But it was pointed out to us that he needs basically to be handled. He has handlers.
Yeah, I told you that I like to do kind of, if this person and this person had a baby, this would be if Uncle Bonsai and Baby Gramps had a baby.
Oh my God.
It would be something like Jim Nason.
Yeah, they're right. Not only that, we're taking this show on the road.
We are?
Aren't we doing this at the Couth?
No, not that I know of. I don't think
we're doing it here. Oh.
Yeah, you're remaining uncouth.
Okay, I thought we were doing that.
Well, we are going to be. We're in negotiations with the Couth Buzzer to do one of the future shows sometime in the next month or so at the Couth Buzzard.
Okay, I misunderstood entirely. That's okay.
By the way, the Couth Buzzard is getting its music program going back up.
Yes.
Right now, they are limiting the number of people in that back room to 14.
Okay.
Including the performers.
That means that if we were there, there'd be like 2 of us,
right?
Because they wouldn't let anybody. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, be a safe bet. But for for those of you within the sound of the Couth, you can go there and spend money. You can go there and buy books. I bought a number of really great books there recently. They are getting their entertainment, their community meetings. When I was there the other day, the French club was off speaking French madly. Well, I don't know how they were doing actually, because they were just doing it.
The French do speak French madly.
Yes, they do. Okay.
Because I'm a Brit.
Spoken like a true Brit. Okay, I think we've talked too much.
We have. Yes.
So let's finish off by singing. Once again, please sing along on the choruses and all those things.
I don't want them to sing along, so I got to shut them off.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, we could do that gap thing if we wanted to, but it's because it is kind of in sea shanty form. One bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Just forgot the second verse. Okay, when the shadows of this earth are gone, I'll fly away. Like a bird from these prison walls I've flown, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Oh, how happy I'll be when we meet. I'll fly away. No more cold iron shackles on my feet. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh Lordy. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joys will never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away.
Da, 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 da. Yeah. Okay.
And I did forget to say who will be our guest after.
After, yes.
Yes, on the 28th.
A certain musician.
A certain musician by the name of Rob Neisler will join us as our guest on the Fortnight of Doom.
Yes.
So
that'll be
you
fun.
heard it here first.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Woo-hoo.
I know that'll be fun. I'm looking. Denny Wheeler says, yes, and actually, he says that William and Felicia are doing a fundraiser for the Couth on next Saturday at the Couth, I assume, or are they doing it online? I don't know, but
I think it's probably online because
I think it's online. Yeah, so check out check out the website, and also thanks, Denny. Pintondale, and thanks, Denny, for that. And also, he's also asking, it is not Port Gamble is not live; it is virtual. So you'll need to go to the Port Gamble YouTube site, and that's where it'll be broadcast live. So,
in other words, you go to Port Gamble Maritime Music Festival. You can also go to maritimefolknet.org.
Yes, and actually,
that's
Denny,
his organization putting it on, and it's quite a bill this year. And one of the people's names I can't remember because we just booked her, but we will be having locally the illustrious J.W. Sparrow, who writes some of the most amazing songs you've ever heard, or some of the most amazing songs you've never heard. We also will have the Johnson Girls from back east, and I can't believe I'm saying this because due to the wonders of modern technology, our headliner will be Gordon Bach,
which is great. Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, we couldn't afford to fly him out, so it's nice that we're virtual this year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that'll be cool. And Denny says, "Oh, the William and Felicia will be live for their benefit online at 7:30 next Saturday. That will be Pacific Standard Time. Okay, or in our case, whateverly local time.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So,
easy translation.
Gentlemen, in a good way, please take us out.
What do we want to end with?
Well, you had one, I had one. Which one do we want to do?
Both.
Oh, okay.
We got time for both? Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You put us both up again because it's.
I will. Yes.
We're behind schedule.
Oh, good.
Oh, I know. That's one.
So that's one of us. That's one of me.
Together. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Woo-hoo!
Hey,
in the right order. Yay!
I could move that. I could change that.
Yeah, this is well, like the others I've had tonight. This is a true story. Oh, that's the wrong key. It's important to play in the same key, if you're going to play together. Which we're going to attempt.
Sort of.
The most chivalrous fish in the ocean, 2 ladies forbearing and mild. Though his record be dark, is the man-eating shark who will eat neither woman nor child. He dines upon seamen and skippers, and tourists his hunger assuage. And a fresh cabin boy will inspire him with joy if he's past the maturity age. A doctor, a lawyer, a preacher, he'll gobble one any fine day. But the ladies, God bless them, he'll only address them politely, then go on his way. I can readily cite you an instance of a lovely young lady from Bream, who was tender and sweet and delicious to eat, fell into the bay with a scream. She struggled and bounced in the water as she signaled in vain for her bark, and she'd surely been drowned if she hadn't been found by a chivalrous man-eating shark. He bowed in a manner most polished, thus serving her impulses wild. Don't be frightened, he said, I've been properly bred and will eat neither woman nor child. So he proffered his fin and she took it, such gallantry none can dispute. And the passengers cheered as the vessel they neared, and a broadside was fired in salute.
bird.
They stood alongside the vessel as a life-saving dinghy was lowered, with a pick of the crew and her relatives too, and the mate and the skipper on board. They took her aboard in an instant, while the shark stood at attention a while. Then he raised on his flipper and ate up the skipper and went on his way with a smile. Just shows that the prince of the ocean, two ladies forbearing and mild, though his record be dark, is the man-eating shark who will eat neither woman nor child. Well, normally he would do the ending, but
Yes. Normally I would do the ending, but
Yeah.
I can't do that while he's playing, and he didn't stop.
Yeah.
Oh. It is hard to coordinate this stuff.
yeah,
I
that was
know,
a true
yeah.
story, by the way.
Yes.
So,
There's so much truth. We bring so much truth to the game here.
Okay.
so I've got on
Let's
my
keep
list,
it.
you're going to do an acapella one, right?
I am. I'm taking off my guitar.
Okay.
Ooh.
What do I do?
You don't have to do anything on this. So I'm just gonna. This is my one
What's my
traditional
part?
song. It's a. You just look pretty, I guess.
Okay.
Because
Possible.
I'm gonna sing. It's gonna be wonderful.
Okay.
This is a traditional song. I'm sure you all will recognize it. Please sing along. Enjoy.
Okay.
Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see ya. No. When I said sing along, I didn't mean you.
Oh,
'Cause we can hear
sorry.
you. So you, Cletus,
yeah.
you don't need to sing, okay?
Okay.
Just
So who's singing along with you? That's
the audience, the expansive
okay.
audience.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. I just was,
Okay. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see ya. Way you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah. Hold it, just Cletus? Cletus?
Yep.
You're making weird faces show up on your screen. It's a little
sorry.
distracting.
Yeah, it was just,
Yeah, just
it's okay.
it's a performance.
Got
We're
it.
doing performance
Got it.
for the world. Okay.
I'll just,
Yeah. Okay. Good. Got it. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see ya. Way you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah,
Yeah, are
I
you
long to.
because we're doing a, go on. We're doing a concert, man. It's cool.
Cletus,
Yeah, it's
Cletus,
like online and stuff.
Cletus.
Yes.
Phone is probably not appropriate during the performance. Just
Oh, because we
yeah.
had them out earlier. I just-
yeah,
okay.
that's probably not ideal
Okay,
for the
I'll
calls
just-
right now.
I'll call you back. Okay.
Do you want to have something to do during this song? Would that help
Yeah, that would help.
you? Okay. Do you know the words?
Most of them.
Not all of them.
Well, I know the
Well-
Shenandoah word.
Let's see what we can do here. Okay, we'll give it a try. Give it a
Okay.
try. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see ya. Way you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah. Okay, you're having trouble with the words, aren't you?
No. Yes, a little bit.
Would it help to just like if you did like ooze?
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I
know.
can ooze.
I've seen you ooze before. Tour
Okay.
is
Okay.
always
So
an
let's do
interesting
it. Let's
thing.
do it. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see ya. Way rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see ya. Away, I'm bound away. Cross the wide Missouri.
You did that same verse like 5 times. Is that?
Yeah. How come you got a wow?
Well, I'm controlling the wow.
I never get a wow.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes.
Oh God. Oh
Hey
dear.
guys, final toast here, kids.
Yes.
Raise your flagons, glasses, bowls,
Whatever. Yeah.
whatever container you have available.
Yes, things full of rainwater.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, your gutters, if that's what you're drinking from
Well,
today.
we've been in the gutter for the whole time.
For an hour and a half now, at least. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
as usual, to our audience,
To our
if
audience,
there's any
yes.
of you left, that lasted this long, we drink to your health,
Yes,
your
indeed.
welfare,
Mhm.
and your continued well-being.
Yes, indeed. Be well, you all, and thank you very much. Thanks to those two.
Mhm,
Yeah,
I
for
think, yeah.
for everything, and stick around, guys. We're gonna actually we're gonna stop the stream, and then we'll debrief. Not that there's much to debrief at this point.
Happy trails to you.
Okay, and here we go. Stop live
Until
stream.
we meet.
Here we go.